What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from not sunny at all, Los Angeles, California. It is hazy. It is 65 degrees. It's perfect balling weather, but it's actually quite shitty weather here in Los Angeles, California. I'm live and alive. I'm Hasan Piker. This is the HasanAbi broadcast. And I hope everyone's having a fantastic one, no matter where you are in the world. It is Little Bear's birthday. Will you please tell her happy birthday? Happy birthday to Little Bear, the chronicler of the HasanAbi broadcast, the #1 chronicler, okay buddy subreddit moderator. It's foggy as fucking LA right now. Yes, you are right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, we are live. We are alive. And what? It's real. The Chuchi Tunnel. Yes. The Coochie Tunnel is real. It's closed right now, but it was open when it mattered. Folks, it is October 15th, 2024. We have a couple weeks from the election. I'm a little tired. I'm a little bored. I'm a little worried about the outcome of the potential election and the outcome of America in general. YouTube putting up misinformation sticky about the Holocaust under your most recent video, by the way. Yeah, they always do that. It's when you mention the Holocaust at all, they will put that in there, which is fine. I don't give a shit. Anyway. So, folks, we are live. We are live. Hope everyone's having a good one. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button, and a lot has happened. Last night I did a 9-hour broadcast and ended the broadcast at 9.5 hours almost. Did you see Biden at the embargo? I did. I'm gonna get to that. Okay, brand embargo is upon us. He's so fucking stupid. We're live. You know who is not live? Who is not live? I don't know who is not live. Anyway, folks, I am live. I am alive. I hope everyone's having a wonderful one. I am certainly having an all right one. I'm a little tired. I'm a little jaded. I'm a little, I don't know. I'm a little bit of everything. Damn, I was going to drop that news like a king, but you already have it. Yeah, it don't mean shit though. Folks. So yesterday, 9 hours, it was crazy. 9 hours of fucking content, 9 hours of commentary. 4 hours of that was like, four hours of that was, talking to Asmongold and trying to walk him off this like far right cliff that he had seemingly jumped off of, took a dive off of, in terms of his commentary on what is permissible bigotry about Arabs and their status, or Palestinians. But in any case, oh, he got banned. I didn't realize he was banned. And regardless, that is not the main point. The point is that a shit ton of people were fucking apparently upset with me. They were like, there was a guy that said I was basically like the equivalent of like a Nazi going to a Holocaust museum, like to whitewash their sentiment. Like that's what they were saying. I love hearing from white Americans about how to combat Islamophobia. As a Muslim guy, I like white Americans telling me what's what. You know, you don't know how to deal with Islamophobia, brother. Hasan. You just are not. You're ill-equipped, you know? Annoying leftists mad at you again? That's fine. That's like neither here nor there. That's not like a big constituency. But then, of course, the other part was hella people just being like, you know, this guy loves terrorism, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love when a guy is out there trying to combat Islamophobia, and the retort against that sort of misinformation defense is basically just being like, hey, this Muslim guy is a terrorist. He loves throwing gays off roofs, baby. Just saying. You know them Muslims. You know them sand N words, you know? Love throwing the gays off the roofs. Like, that was literally the fucking counter to this of like me talking about the shit. And I know it's one of those moments where FD Signifier says always. I texted him this morning. It's one of those moments where FD Signifier is like, remember, you're not white in the eyes of a lot of people, you know? And it's a somber reminder of that reality. There is a levels to the whiteness. Anyway, some of the commentary is pretty valid coming from a Palestinian in the community. Watching two people debate whether or not I'm human should have a right to live is really fucking with my head. Yeah, except the thing is, he knows that, like, he knows what my position is. That's not a criticism towards me. Also, I speak to the humanity of Muslims and Arabs and Palestinians in general on a regular basis, but a lot of people, I think, don't understand this. And a lot of people don't understand this, but like, yeah, when I'm talking to Asmongold, I'm not talking just to Asmongold. I'm talking to motherfuckers exactly like Asmongold. You know what I mean? And there's millions of them out there. I'm talking to his audience. Because one of the things you got to realize, and we'll talk about the recap in a second. Actually, you know what? Fuck the recap. I'll do the recap in a moment. I was just saying all this shit because it was like weighing on my conscience a little bit. It's annoying. Woke up this morning. Oh, I almost finished One Piece last night. 2 episodes remaining on One Piece. Absolute best fucking arc of all time. Egghead, thank you so much, Oda. You are the GOAT. I love you. You are my king. Toei, we gotta have some words. You know, if you don't go back to the fucking drawing board and basically go through every single arc, post time skip especially, and then fucking turn around and make it look exactly like Egghead in terms of pacing and drawing, I'm gonna be very pissed. As soon as I catch up, by the way, they fucking did a hiatus. I feel like I did that. I feel like as soon as I caught up, it took me 2 years and I catch up and they're like, oh, hiatus time. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm at 11, literally 11:19 or 11:20, I think. I'm on 11:20, dog. Are you joking? There are like 2 episodes remaining. Shit is ass. They can cut things quick, shorter intros, outros, no last times, no flashbacks, in flashbacks. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like I've been slighted. I've been slighted by Oda. Who's that on your mug? The king, lad. He's the fucking king. What do you mean? It was on my log. It's on my mug to commemorate the ascension to the throne of His Majesty, King Charles III, September 8th, 2022. That's who's on my mug. Jolly good chap. What do you think about the new art style? I love the new art style. It's so fucking sick. Did you skip fillers? I skipped fillers. And I did one pace for some of the arcs post time skip. Hard to disagree with the manga. The fat is great 90% of the time. I haven't finished it yet, by the way. Bro, do you remember this? Does this make sense now? This is like, I don't think I saw this yet. Is this in the last episode? Or is this when he first goes on to the island and he just fucking unloads. Because this shit was like the galaxy impact. Yeah. Dude, Garp is the GOAT, man. He's so fucking sick. I love Garp so much. And then the battle sequences between him and Kuzan are like, oh, fucking incredible. The master fighting his tutor. Or the master fighting his student. And it's like, and then they go, this pupil, sorry. And then they go and there's a flashback when he's like, they're punching boats, but they're not allowed to use hockey. They have to just straight punch boats. Boat boxing. ACAB except for Garp? Yes. Yes. You would make a great Garp, bro. Thank you. Battle bags. Battleship bags. Bro, wait, do you think Garp would smoke Akainu? I think Garp is my GOAT. I don't care. He can smoke anyone he wants to. Learned a lot about the background of the fucking 5 elders and shit. Oh my god. Sabo is also the GOAT. Flame Emperor Sabo. Shit, dude. Is so good. Child beating cop. Yes. Garp is unironically and consistently my favorite child beating, corporal punishment advocating cop. Top cop. And not only is he a cop, but technically he's the worst kind of cop because he's a part of SWORD. As in, he's SWORD, right? Like, as in, he has revoked his status as a police officer. It's like the motherfuckers that put a fucking they put a card over their badge number. You know what I mean? They like they still got Garp isn't SWORD. Oh, okay. Garp let what happened to Ace happen. He's not valid. Yeah. I think Garp is probably, bro, Kobe is SWORD. So Garp probably is too. Why wouldn't he be SWORD? SWORD is like a part of the Navy, a secretive division of the Navy, where they're basically like cops that turn off their body cameras. Like that's kind of their shtick. It's literally like a gang within the Navy where they're like, oh yeah, we revoked our Navy oath, so we can technically do whatever we want. So we have the power and authority of the Navy, but we don't even need authorization if we want to fight like emperors and shit. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Somehow you guys are the good guys within the Navy. That's weird. Anyway, Garp is the reason SWORD exists. It happens after he turns down the Admiral promotion. Who's an underrated character that you like? I mean, he's not underrated, but one of my favorite characters is literally Odin. I think Odin is like one of the best characters of all time. I love him so much. Even with his like annoying tagline. He's like, Kozuki Odin. Odin. I think like underrated character that I love is Mr. Pink. Mr. Hardboiled, obviously. Brooke is not underrated. Brooke is overrated. Senor Pink is my fucking GOAT. He's the most hard-boiled man out there. Jinbei is incredible too. But yeah. Saying Brooke is overrated is crazy. He is, bro. He is. Like every time he's like, oh, I don't have skin. It's like, we get it, bro. You're a goddamn skeleton. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I didn't even get to talk about why I'm also in a particularly bad mood. This morning, after One Piece, went to bed, woke up, and I went to ball. And this time it wasn't just Mike, it was Pat too. Both the crash dummies were there. And We played 1v1s. We played King of the Hill. Dude, I lost everything, okay? I got absolutely fucking destroyed. I'll be honest with you. It was terrible. It killed me. It killed me. It killed my heart. It killed my soul. Like, we won the 2s, but it doesn't really matter. It felt hollow. And then after doing 2s, I did a 1v1 with Pat and he cooked me. And yeah, that's it. I suck. I suck. I'm washed. Unk is washed, dude. I'm doo-doo. I wasn't hitting. I was putting up Pat Bev numbers. Actually, my field goal percentage was like fucking 1%. Shit sucked. Buy some new knees. I can't. I wish, dude. Shit sucked. It was dookie. It was doo-doo. It was ass. I was ass. And it made me feel really bad. Yeah. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Yeah, but I missed 99% of the shots that I did take. Hey, watched your Asman video. Is there any reason why you didn't bring up how it was just being racist? I did. Multiple times. Directly to him. And then not only did I do that, but I also walked him through the steps of how it was. Old Pat with the clamps on you, A. Yeah. I mean, they are built so perfectly to counter me because like they're both very explosive. And it came down to like whose shots were hitting harder, you know? And his shit just hit harder. Mike Cook does too. Robot legs with me, you can skip leg day and get your arms super crazy. You ball bad today because you were on fire the other day. Karma caught up. Yeah. Watch this later for meta censorship of Palestine. Yeah. Anyway, it takes a ton for him to reconsider his stances. It's not about him reconsidering his stances. It's not. It's about people in the margins that are in his audience that, you know, are not going to fucking people in the margins that are in his audience that are going to look at the situation differently after that conversation. But yeah, let's cook it. Let's blast off. Bro, literally spotted white supremacist level shit. He needs to get permit. He's not going to get permit. Also, you guys have to understand something. Like, you guys have to understand something. Maybe if you're not Muslim or Arab or Palestinian, you know, this might come as a surprise to you, but you can kind of get away with saying whatever the fuck. I'm shocked that he got banned to begin with. Like, I think you can kind of get away with in mainstream media, especially with saying the most unhinged shit to not only fucking Muslims, directly about Palestinians, directly about Arabs, but also beyond that, you can literally say unhinged shit to defenders of Arabs too. So like, it's legitimately not that surprising. What's surprising is that he got banned at all. I didn't even realize that he was banned, but I'm letting you know, dude. I'm letting you fucking know. Like, it's not like What Asmongold said is not any different than Bill Maher, dog. What are you talking about? Bill Maher says it to a larger audience. The only difference between what Asmongold said and what Bill Maher says on a regular basis is that Bill Maher has 40 years of fucking media training. So he knows not to say certain things so overtly, but the sentiment expressed is exactly the same. Okay? That's the only difference. Like the language that Bill Maher uses is still like crafted around like liberal tent poles and liberal cultural signifiers enough that it can like masquerade as polite conversation when what he's saying is identical. Guys, Ta-Nehisi Coates is one of the most celebrated like liberal authors of all time. Okay, you're actually out of your mind on this one, mate. No, I'm not. I'm 100% correct on this. What? Bill Maher never said to kill the kids before they grow up. Bro, if you think Bill Maher, first of all, you're literally wrong. You're wrong. Bill Maher literally does say that every broadcast. That's my point. You're so stupid. He literally says exactly that. What are you talking about? Bro, have you not watched Bill Maher? Like you gotta be joking. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Stop white-splaining this, mate. White-splaining this? Bitch! This is the one issue where very clearly the overwhelming majority of white people do not track me as white, okay? What the fuck do you mean? Like, listen, I'm white. I say I'm white all the time, but not if you ask motherfuckers when people hear me talk about when people hear me talk about Muslims. Anyway, recapping my debate with Asman.